Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. My name's Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and thank you for tuning in today, which is Friday, August 4th. Can't believe it's already the 4th, but again, thank you all for tuning in. We've got a lot of content for our residents to absorb today, so I hope the information is valuable and productive for all of you. That is our goal at each coffee chat. So with that, I will be back to wrap it up and give some birthday wishes around the village. So again, enjoy. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat. A couple updates from the maintenance department. First off, the doctor's office and outpatient therapy is going well, but there will be about a 2-week delay because of the electrical contractor getting here on board. So they're going to try to start ramping up with the server backstation and also the salon in healthcare being remodeled as well. So I'm working with the salon people, just trying to figure out what's a good date over there. AL renovation just about done. If you haven't gone up, check it out. It's really cool up there. We'll hopefully be doing more next year to expand the kitchen and make it so that we can cook up there. Look into Treetops Restaurant. Then Tree Amigos will be working tomorrow and today to try to push away the growth around the paths in the back and put in some rocks so we get some better drainage. The last torrential downpour that we had, the Y behind the pool was a pool itself. So they'll be doing that in the next couple days as well around the lake. There's a couple places that we're going to be looking into digging it out and making that drainage better as well. That's all I got this week. Have a good weekend. Thank you.
Hello everybody, it's Hector Gonzalez coming to you from Cypress Village. It's hot outside, man. It is hot as all get out. Anyway, I've just got a few updates. I'm going to start with a couple fantastic cooks that we hired that we were really excited about. First and foremost, Ashley Thornburg. She's been on board for a couple weeks now. Ashley's in the Loon's Nest, stationed in the Loon's Nest. We just love her. She's doing a great job. She fits right in with the rest of the group. She has a very unique sense of humor, which is nice. It's kind of cool. She's our first cook that we hired in there. And then this week you may have seen Antonio White. He is the second cook that we hired in there. So really getting some traction on some talent in there. Antonio has got a wealth of experience. We're very fortunate that he joined our team in there. He's really getting his traction in there quickly. It's exciting for us, me and Chef, because we haven't had new cooks start like this in a long time. So it's exciting that we're starting to get some traction in that area. We still have the sous chef position posted for the community, and we're starting to get some traction on that. I've got a couple resumes, applications that have come through. We'll do some scheduling for next week and start interviewing. We do have an internal candidate as well, so it's all good. I mean, that's the staffing is a big thing in dining, and now we're starting to really pick that up. And we know the kids are going back to school shortly, so we have to backfill for some of that labor. So that's it, kind of on the I guess the labor piece or the. So moving on with the new additions in Loon's Nest, Chef and Chef Chandrea are working on an update to the menu in Loon's Nest. We should be rolling it out the week of the 21st, 22nd. We're trying to pick the right date right now. We've got an event on the 22nd, so we might end up doing it on the 23rd. We are toying with the idea of taking the buffet down to one day or not at all. So we're going to make some of those decisions as we go along. Please share your thoughts about that with Chef and I when you see us around the community or in dining, because we'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And again, suggestions are always welcome. Dining roundtable this week went much better. It was good information that was exchanged. I think that it's really starting to pick up some steam. There was probably 25 people there, maybe a few more than that. Good interaction with the residents that did show up for that. Remember, it's every first Tuesday in the Loon's Nest at 2:30. So stop by, join us. Chef put out loaded potato skins this week with some sour cream. I was like loving it. So come by, get a little nosh in the afternoon, and share some thoughts with us and pick up the updates. Anyway, that's it for dining. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Good morning, villagers. Lisa Drew, your Community Life Services Director, coming to you first Friday in August with Katie back behind the wheel. Hi, Katie. Okay, first things first. Today in the main lobby, we have Origami Owl Jewelry. Several of you have asked to have her back. So she's got her pop-up shop set up out there. 10 o'clock, I think she'll be here until 2 today. And then tonight, several of you asked me to please bring the jazz trio back. The only date I could get in the next couple of months for them was this Friday. So they will be here. If you didn't see them last time, we tried them to see how it would go over, and it went over great. So if you like jazz dancing music, come on out to Egret Hall tonight at 7 o'clock. And then next week on Monday, an insurance agent from State Farm, that's right down the street on William Davis, named Jason Judy. Some of you may know that name because he's your insurance agent. He is coming in to do a Insurance 101. He's not going to try and sell you anything, but he wanted to come and meet some of his clients in person and just answer any questions you might have about insurance in general. I know insurance can be a really confusing topic. So hopefully he'll be able to clear some things up for you on Monday at 1:30 in Egret Hall. Then on Wednesday, we are going to the Avenues Mall. I apologize for the mix-up on Monday. I know some of you wanted to go, and all I can say is mea culpa. I'm sorry. But we will be going on Wednesday, the 9th at 11 o'clock. They'll drop you off. You'll have time to do some shopping, maybe grab some lunch, and beat the heat a little bit. Do something in the nice, cool shopping mall. They always find a way to stay cool in there. Okay, then Thursday is our e-bike beach tour. We're going to start at Ponte Vedra at the Pedigo Bike Store, get a little lesson on how to ride an e-bike, and then we'll head over to the beach. It will be low tide. We'll go up the sand to the Jack's Pier and stop at Rita's for some custard before we head back, or keep going, whatever you guys want to do. I say we, it won't be me. I'll be working at my desk. Deb will be with you. Deb Goen will be joining you. And then on Friday, we have also the Naughty 90s. I'm sorry, on the 10th at 2 o'clock in Egret Hall. If you're in that exclusive club of nonagenarians, you are welcome to come to the Naughty 90s. Or just go and see how awesome it is to be in your 90s. And then on the 11th, we have our reprise of the Jack's Underground Tour. There is quite a bit of walking on this tour. However, I have been told by some people that did it that they thought it was doable for most people as long as you could go at your own pace. So if you have any questions about that, call the office. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy it. We have a full trip. Okay, and that's it for me, except I want to talk to you about the Aquafit class. I've been promoting the afternoon Aquafit class. It's slowly gaining a following, but so many of you did ask for an afternoon aqua class. So I'd like to introduce you to Deborah.
Hi everyone, my name's Deborah. I'm the afternoon aqua instructor. I'd like to invite everybody to come down and check us out. We're on Wednesday and Friday at 2 o'clock, 45-minute class. Aqua exercise is for everybody. You don't have to know how to swim. It's good for your joints. We do a 45-minute class. We start out with a little water walking to get our muscles ready. And then we do about 20-25 minutes of cardio, followed by some strengthening exercises. We work on our arms and we work on our legs. We finish up with some wonderful stretching. You may sleep better on your aqua days, but I guarantee you'll feel better after 45 minutes of movement, after wonderful conversation with the other people in the pool, with great music. You'll feel much better than when you arrived. So come on down, come visit us, come watch us, come join us. I hope you'll join us on Wednesday and Friday at 2 o'clock.
And now we're going to end on a high note, because I have gotten your fearless leader, Ty Morgan, to agree to offer a second bus for the Masterwork Symphony. That series is so popular this year, and the bus is already full on so many trips, and the individual tickets haven't even gone on sale. So we'll be able to accommodate an additional 16 folks. I think that should cover it. So if you've been on the fence or waiting to purchase your tickets, we will have a seat for you. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you around the village.
At a past Veterans Committee meeting, during a discussion of the Cypress Village Color Guard, Katie Amador, our executive assistant to the executive director, Ty Morgan, asked why there was not a uniform for the color guard. It was a very valid question. The Veterans Committee decided to research it, and Ed Froelich, a member of the Veterans Committee, recently presented a uniform for the members of the Cypress Village Color Guard. The Veterans Committee came to a consensus and recommended the following: a high-quality polo shirt that you see that I'm wearing, white, the United States flag on the left sleeve, the name of Cypress Village and its logo on the right sleeve, and over your heart will be the patch of your military service. It is for Cypress Village veteran, employee, or resident, and their spouse, and the widowers of veterans. There's separate sizing, of course, for male and female polo shirts, and there will be a navy blue baseball cap with the words Veterans and Cypress Village. An application form and return envelope were distributed in your internal mailboxes. Cypress Village veteran employee or resident and their spouse, and the widowers of veteran, please complete the form along with the stated deposit by the 15th of August. The final price is determined by the number ordered. From your Veterans Committee Chair, Jim Jandro, I'm signing off.
Hello, my name is Angie Pardee. I'm a speech-language pathologist at First Coast Brain Builders here in Ponte Vedra. I work with Dr. Melissa Sharp. She's an audiologist who works with a lot of you here at Cypress Village. Dr. Sharp started First Coast Brain Builders to have collaboration between an audiologist and a speech pathologist for diagnosing and treating hearing loss. A speech-language pathologist's role is to help people communicate more effectively and improve quality of life. Hearing loss can make it difficult to communicate with friends, family, and doctors. It can impact relationships, confidence, and even safety. First Coast Audiology and First Coast Brain Builders are offering group auditory training sessions here at Cypress Village to help with those communication challenges. In these sessions, we will practice strategies that alleviate some of the burdens of hearing loss that you may be experiencing. Speech therapy can help adults with hearing loss improve their relationships, confidence, and increase independence too. If you wear hearing aids, cochlear implants, or struggle to hear in noisy environments and follow conversations, our groups can help. We hear with our ears, but listen with our brains. Hearing devices make sounds louder, but our brains need extra practice interpreting what is said. Whether you have had your hearing devices for years or if they're brand new to you, practice with listening skills can be effective in helping you improve your communication. Our groups focus on retraining the brain through active listening exercises. We start with making connections to speech sounds, starting with the sounds by themselves, and then build up to listening to conversations in noise. We'll practice these skills in a fun, supportive environment that will also give you an opportunity to talk with others who wear listening devices. We also will talk about strategies that you can use every day to improve your communication with others. We want to optimize your ability to participate in activities that may have been limited due to your hearing loss or listening difficulties. If you are having trouble following conversations, are having to ask friends or family to repeat what they're saying, or you just want some support in getting used to wearing your hearing technology, we would love for you to join our auditory training group sessions. The groups will have about 4 to 5 people in each session and will occur in the Wellness Center. There will be listening, practice, games, and great conversation. Our sessions will cost $45 and last for an hour. If you're interested in attending, we hope you can join us. Call us at First Coast Audiology and First Coast Brain Builders. Our phone number is 904-501-2280.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Just another week of coffee chat. I hope you're enjoying your time right now. I want to thank everybody for all of the suggestions we've had about parking and how to fix things. We've had a lot of feedback, and some of it's been good. Some of it's made my life a little bit shorter. But, you know, it is what it is, and we're trying to improve everything. It's not going to be perfect. It's ugly right now. We're still trying to fix things. Our employee lots are already overflowing, so my security team is doing a good job of keeping people out of the circle lot, but we're finding vast differences in where people are parking compared to what they were before, which I think is good, but it's gonna take us some time to figure out where everybody's gonna need to park, and hopefully this will improve. Just be gracious with us, and we'll be gracious with y'all. We're not looking to be punitive and be, sending people away, and definitely not trying to tow people right now or trying to fix it. It's never going to be completely fixed, but we're going to try and improve what we have and maximize the number of spaces that we have available for both residents and employees. Trust me, it's not easy. We are trying to follow through with this, and we're trying to make it better for residents and for staff as well. We're trying to make it better. I wouldn't be doing this and sticking my neck out and trying to, police the lots the way I am if I wasn't trying to make this better. Trust me, I don't really want to be outside as much as I've had to in the parking lot. And thank you to my team, because they've been out there. We've had a parking attendant out there almost every day, all day, it's hot out there, and they're doing a good job. They're trying to, get everybody where they should be. So looking forward to more signage coming. When that comes, that'll help us be more efficient at that. So hopefully it'll improve over time. So just be patient with us, and we're trying to fix it, and we look to follow through. I wouldn't be doing all of this for nothing. We're trying to make it better. I really want this to work. I really do. And I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but I want it to be better than what it is. So just bear with us as we do all of this. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everybody. It's me, Susan, just here with a few updates from the Wellness Center.
As you all know, Chrissy is out on medical leave. She's finally getting that knee taken care of. So I will be sitting in the Wellness Center in her place. So if you need anything from me, just come down to the Wellness Center and that's where you'll find me. So just remember, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have Florida Laboratory Analysis that's doing our lab work. They can be found right now temporarily in D145 for lab work on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 until noon. And then Monday, August 7th, and also Wednesday, August 9th, we'll have Guardian Pharmacy in the Wellness Center from 9 until noon. So if you need any questions, need to pick up some medications, come on down to the Wellness Center to see Guardian Pharmacy. Then on Tuesday, we had the Grief Support Group in A6 at 2 p.m. Then also at 2 p.m. in the AL Theater, Assisted Living Theater, we have the Memory Support Group, and also at 3 o'clock, the Parkinson's Support Group taking place. And also this month, we will not have any wellness orientation or a Stay Well lecture. With Chrissy gone, it's just a little overwhelming not having my right arm there to help support. So I hope you all understand. And I'm also looking to make plans for the flu clinic. So just hang on. I'll get you a date and time for that. It should be either late September or early October, but I will take care of you. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you around the campus.
Good morning, Cypress Village. This is Dawn Epstein again with IHS, Cypress Village's own home care agency. Obviously, we can assist with any of your home care needs, but just to remind you that we also have concierge services. We can provide one-on-one transportation, shopping, running errands. We also are bringing on a new nurse, Cynthia Goodholm, who will start on Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to introducing her to you all. So we will be able to do medication management. We can help set up medications to prevent any issues with medications. Again, we're really focused on keeping everyone healthy and happy and injury-free. So we like to help any way that we can. So look forward to seeing Cindy come on board soon, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services. Today is the last day for you to make any edits or corrections to your entry in the resident directory. At the end of today, I'm going to do one last quick look over, and then we're going to be sending them to print. So please stop by the concierge desk to see your entry and confirm that all the information is accurate. And I will take that by the end of today at 5 p.m. We will have those directories distributed on August 17th at the luau. So once it's over and you're heading home, you can pick up your resident directory as well as your resident satisfaction survey. It'll be one resident satisfaction survey per resident, but one directory per household. So just keep that in mind and go ahead and grab them on your way out of the luau. You don't need to carry them around while you're enjoying your festivities. Community meeting is on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. in Egret Hall. I will be one of the speakers going over the parking plan. This will be a similar presentation to what I just gave the unit leaders and floor leaders this week, so that the whole community will hear the same message. I know Scott spoke a little bit earlier about what he's doing with his team to enforce, and I'm going to give you a little bit of the data and the numbers behind the decisions and why we made the decisions that we made. Additionally, there will be a Residents Advisory Council Parking Committee that is currently in formation. We will continue, Scott and I will continue to meet with them to get additional ideas about what we can do to further improve parking in more specific ways. For example, the A Tower lot. High time during the daytime, we know that especially lunchtime is a hard time to find parking. So we're going to go over some ideas, and basically it'll be a little focus group to see how well these ideas will fly, as well as hopefully solicit some ideas and suggestions, solutions from this group. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions at all, feel free to reach out to me or reach out to one of your Residents Advisory Council members, as well as unit leaders and floor leaders. And if you haven't already, feel free to take that parking satisfaction survey. The more people who take that survey and the more information we have, the better we can predict outcomes. And again, I want to do this. I want to do this in a way that's going to be the best for you, and make it the easiest for you and then your specific visitors. So that's all I actually have for this week. But you'll hear more from me at community meeting. I'll see you around the village.
All right, residents, I'm back, and I just had a few things that I wanted to close with today before we ended today's coffee chat session. The first of which is resident satisfaction surveys. We've been talking quite a bit about that. It is very important to us here as managers and staff to really get a good gauge on how we're doing for our resident population. We do take it very seriously, and there is always an action plan to follow in the areas where we have the most deficiencies, or opportunities, not deficiencies. The biggest ask that I have for the residents going into this year's resident satisfaction survey is, yes, good scores, that's a given, but just kidding. The most important thing that I ask from our residents this year is really high participation. This year, our residents are each going to get their own survey. It's not going to be one survey per household. It's going to be one survey per resident. And the participation rate we're shooting for is 100%. We know that's probably not realistic, so we're going to back it down to 95%. 95% participation rate should really give us a good indication of the entire feeling of what is going well and where we have areas of opportunity. So please, again, there will be more information forthcoming in the coming weeks. The distribution date is on the 17th, 15th or 17th, Katie? 17th. 17th, I had it right the first time. So again, more to come on that, and please, please, please participate. We're going to make it fun as well. So. Secondly, I just wanted to remind everybody that we are getting close to the peak of hurricane season. Next month is actually the peak. Thankfully, it's been quite quiet so far, but that does not mean that something couldn't happen in the very near future. So I just encourage all residents to make sure that they have their emergency plan in place, supplies, medication. Just plan for the worst, but hope for the best. Let's continue to keep our prayers there that we do not have any significant storms or events, but it's always good to be prepared. So we'll continue to keep that as a reminder as well. Yesterday, I don't know if some residents saw us or not, but we made everybody aware that we had a very important site visit yesterday. We had not only LCS on property, we had our owner's health peak, primarily our asset manager, not our operations team from Peak. The asset manager is here to look at a lot of the projects that we have had in process or paused for various reasons, as well as looking at future projects for next year, but also taking a keen look at where we are with the elevators and what opportunities may exist there. I have no updates at this time from the last week regarding elevators. We're still waiting for quotes and bids to come in, so that is moving along, but he is here to put his eyes on that. And a big piece is really trying to settle this first floor renovation, train room, vet lobby, first floor renovation insurance claim. I truly apologize to all the residents for the delay on this, but there are a lot of moving pieces that you wouldn't really want to know or be privy to. So again, I just want to make sure that we get this right. We do not do something that we're going to regret in the future. And it's going to take a collective group of individuals to help me with that. So we hope to have that concluded today as I'm speaking, but I don't know yet because it hasn't happened because it's Thursday. So anyway. Community meeting next week, Tuesday at 10 a.m. in Egret Hall. Please come to see us. We prefer you in person, but if not, we will continue to live simulcast, record, and get it out to the residents that are unable to attend in person. And hopefully, coffee chat is well attended today. I actually am at a doctor's appointment, so I'm not here at coffee chat. So those of you that are at coffee chat, thank you for, I'm sorry? Oh, I miss you. I messed that up, but Katie, don't bloop it. Oh, and also had a couple questions about how my son Max did in Pinehurst last week. He did extremely well. I was very proud of him. Couldn't make any putts again, or we could have potentially won the World Championships. He placed 20th out of, I want to say, about 140 kids, so he did quite well. So I'm proud of him, and thank you all for constantly asking and inquiring. It means a lot. All right, and now on to my favorite part, which is wishing our villagers a happy birthday. Let's see who we have out in the village today. We actually have 2 birthday villagers. We've got Miss Ruth Smith. Happy birthday, Ruth, on the 4th today. And we've got Mr. Richard Wagner. Richard, happy birthday to you as well. But before I go any further, I think we missed a very important birthday last week, and that is Mr. Tom Reed. Tom, Katie wanted me to make sure that I snuck you into this week's birthdays. Apologies for last week, but Tom Reed was last week, and a happy birthday to Tom. So I'm going to move on to the 5th, and we've got 2 residents on the 5th. We've got a new resident, Miss Mary Slattery. Mary, happy birthday to you. And Evelyn Pinsoft. Evelyn, happy birthday to you tomorrow as well. Another twofer on the 6th. We've got Mr. David Brown and Mr. K. Sarapa. Happy birthday to you too. On the 7th, we've got Miss Kate Nall, Miss Ruth Nozelik, Roger Nichols, and Gloria Porter. Woo! Happy birthday to you 4. On the 8th, we've got a few. We've got Miss Carmela Tardo. Great job on the scholarship, and thanks for all you do. Miss Janet Kalaki. Oh, I couldn't see it. Sorry, Janet Kalaki. And Victoria Fahey are all on the 8th. Happy birthday to you 3 ladies. On the 9th, we've got Miss Mary Broxma and Inga Canvas. Happy birthday to you 2. And I am going to cap it off with a Miss Sarah McHugh on the 10th. Happy birthday to you, Sarah, and to all the residents that we mentioned today, and one that we forgot last week, Mr. Tom Reed. Happy birthday to all of you. Everybody have a great Friday. Thanks for tuning in. God bless everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you around the village.